Well, I know it's a Wednesday night, but Butters production, we're getting better every week. I love it. Gentlemen, here we are, week 2. Welcome to the Caps Corner. I'm joined by my boy, Naughty Boy, guest speaker for the night, Mr. G. Skrilla.
Hey.
I noticed you noticed a common denominator between the three of us. This will be 3 winners. You losers out there, talk to the 6 of y'all. 2 of y'all in this room. I'm sorry. John, what's it feel like to be 1-0?
Weight lifted off my shoulders.
That's it.
I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty inevitable, but you know what? Week 2 brings magical inspiration.
Screw it. When you say the word inevitable, it just reminds me of how bad you whip Chris's ass. Chris, your team is fucking garbage. Oh, fucking garbage.
Well,
Chris, your team sucks.
you know what? I won't even say it's that bad. It's my team's that good. Some would say, myself included. But we'll get into that. Lead us off, Kevin.
Well, here we go. Are we going to start off with you? I want your 2 cents about just give me a breakdown about just how bad you beat our defending champ by almost 90 points.
All right, well, let's get it straight here. Cam Newton, pretty good night. I'm not going to lie. Cam Newton did what he did, and he put up points, which is what he does. Devontae Freeman came out, and not surprising, he didn't do as well as I thought he would do. I mean,
he shit the bed, bro.
Shit the bed is a fucking understatement.
Chris
he did pretty bad.
Outside top 15 the rest of the year. Not relevant the rest of the season. He's no more than RB2. Sorry, he just is.
On my side of the ball, Ezekiel Elliott, my number 1 round pick. I expected more things. He did a solid performance, but yet he didn't do as much as his potential is. So,
Agreed.
I mean, moving on, he still gave me 15.2, but there's more to be held there than what
I think
he can.
so. He said he didn't
AJ Green and Brandon Cooks killed it for you.
Oh, AJ Green and Brandon Cooks did more than what I expected, but that's basically what I was expecting out of them.
Screw it. Just tell Chris. You just want
Chris, I'm not gonna lie, you never had a shot in this matchup. But in your future going forward, I wish you the best. But you never had a chance. I'm sorry. There was never an opportunity for you to actually match up against my team. Maybe against one of the more lesser powerful teams, you never had a shot. I'm sorry. It was never a chance.
I knew the projection said he was only going to beat you by 15, but I did predict a swapping. I'd say 90 points is the definition of a swapping. You got fucking you got ass raped.
Alright,
Skrilla, that was fucking awesome. The second matchup we had, Naughty Boy, we're going to keep track of our projections. I went 5-1 on week 1. Naughty Boy went 4-2. But when we both fucking lost, because I flip-flopped, I should have stayed with my gut and went with the fucking ass chin himself, Dylan. But I flopped the SK. I flopped the SK, said, you know what, Dez might do something, and he got 0.8 points.
Ooh,
SK lose by 30, bro. Oh, what you think about that matchup?
Dude, he started a defense that got -2 last week. His kicker put up 21.
I mean, I'm with you, and all that's fine and dandy. Larry Fitz did his thing, Big Ben balled. But at the end of the day, Dez Bryant, the 10th overall pick, got 0.8 points.
Let's not take away that Drew Brees pretty much ran away from this fantasy matchup with a phenomenal fucking day.
Dylan got some points on Ryan Matthews. He had 77 yards and a touchdown. Julio obviously balled. Michael Thomas, 58. And then Alan Hearns got a little bit too.
But the big disappointment you will take away is Dez Bryant with 0.8. That is unacceptable.
No, I'm 100% agree.
Unacceptable.
100% agree. So, fortunately, Dylan, you lucky ass, lose the 1-0. SK, I gotta go back to talking shit about you because your team isn't that good. You gotta win more. Our third game is our co-host. Our co-host.
Hello.
About it, Butters. Taking on the chin.
Producer, dog. Get it right. Producer.
Excuse me. Is it executive producer? It might be executive
Bring
producer.
on the tide.
But would you bring Kerry into the equation tonight? But Butters, you took on the chin by almost 40 points. Dino, Derek Carr, D'Angelo Williams, David Johnson just took you to the promised land. I predicted it. Naughty, you didn't. Skrilla, what you take on that, bro?
All right.
Dean's a contender or what?
The big thing to take away from this is you have one big win right here with D'Angelo Williams, but what you have to take away is when it comes down to week 4, he's gone. But what he's gaining is Tom Brady. Which is huge. He's going to have to ride D'Angelo Williams for these next 4 weeks. But after that, you got to look at the depth chart. He's not looking too strong.
He's not.
He's not looking too strong. But his quarterback situation is going to take a rise in stock.
Dean's pretty fortunate because I think Tevin Coleman's going to continue to get points. He's going to be flex worthy every week. And then the rest of his scrub dubs, like J. Hill can stop fumbling now, so I can stay healthy. Dean, you solid, bro. You solid. All right. We're going to move on to our next matchup. We had our other co-host, Naughty Boy, against a spectator, a 2-time champ, Mr. Casey Fonzie.
What's that?
Casey!
Naughty Boy, took him by 15, bro. Casey Boys praying for the Rams D. They got -2. Got swapped by San Fran. Break it down for me, bro. You want to know. How you feel?
I feel good, dude. That first one under your belt, you need it.
No question. No question.
Let's not get
Long
twisted.
off season.
1-0 is 9,000 times better than 0-1.
Absolutely. But let's not get it twisted. These were 2 of the lowest scoring teams this week. This was basically a battle of the tallest midget. But we're going to let that ride. Who knows what the season's going to bring. And that was not a pun on our fucking man, Mr. Dean, right there on his team.
Well, let's see. We got 2 more matchups. The next one we'll go to is Chuck and Pop. Both teams trying to battle back this year. Pop, unfortunately, lost Keenan Allen for the year. Chuck, we predicted him to pull it out. He did by 10 points. Carlos Hyde had a late push there. Naughty Boy, what you think, Brian? Is Chuck in contention finally after, I guess, 8 years in the league, right? Chuck did 9. Been a long time? 8 years.
Dude, I do think he is, and I think mainly because Spencer Ware really showed up this week, and I think Spencer Ware did well enough this week to get a legitimate amount of touches going forward.
He's going to get a timeshare. It ain't no doubt. The fortunate thing for Chuck is that even when he ever loses Spencer Ware in the flex, he basically gains Josh Gordon. He's still got Emmanuel. I don't know what you're doing picking up Marshawn Lynch, but whatever you think, Chuck. And then finally, bro, me against Alex. I was able to beat Alex. Kind of squeaked it out there at the end by 5 points. Todd Gurley just got me enough to win the game. Screw. Oh, Chris. Is C.J. Anderson for real?
C.J. Anderson, I promise you, is for real. If Kevin didn't take him, I was going to take him. I'm still a believer. I was a believer last year, even though he fucking shit the bed for me. But he's for real. He's a fucking down-ass player, and he's going to do fucking well in fantasy this year. I promise you. The only reason Alex hung around is because Stafford, unpredictably, had a phenomenal fucking day.
He did. He did. Fortunately, like I said, Kelvin, I predicted him to ball out. He did his thing. Moncrief got me enough points. Jordan Reed, kind of subpar day, but still got me 6.4, so I won it. So that was week 1. We're going to move on straight to week 2. We'll start me and you, bro. So week 2, bro. 2 winners. Somebody got an L at the end of the week.
It's going to be somebody
Let's see what we got here.
We're projected to give me by 11, bro. What you think? You got it?
Let me see here. The one thing I'm going to take away from this is that my beloved Saints are playing none other than the New York Giants. And you know who my quarterback is? It's Eli Manning. Which, I want him to do well. I hope he fucking throws 1,700 touchdowns. But I hope fucking Drew Brees throws 1,701 and my beloved Saints win. At the end of the day, I feel like my team is very strong. Ezekiel Elliott is going to bounce back with a great game, even though he did a solid performance by getting that touchdown. He's going to have a very good day. It's just, it's going to be a tight matchup, but I feel I'm going to pull it out in the end. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, I got Rodgers, and, you got Cook. Hopefully don't throw any touchdowns to Cook, but, I'm thinking C.J. Anderson the ball again. I'm just worried about Gurley against Seattle.
Gurley's a big one. I feel like he's going to have a bounce-back game.
But I'm going to go with me. I'm going to go with me. No, who you got?
I'm going with Skrilla this week.
Well,
bro.
fuck you then, bitch.
Dude, I think
you.
Gurley struggled last week against San Fran, and I think he struggles even worse against Seattle's top.
Seattle's tough.
Man, fuck you.
AJ Green, though, y'all watch out.
He's a beast.
AJ Green's coming.
Yeah, I know. All right, we got to get going. Next matchup. Naughty Boy, talk to me about it. We got Chuck and Casey Boy. Tight matchup here. Chuck's projected to beat him by 1 point. He's got Matt Ryan against Oakland. Obviously, Spencer Ware is still balling.
And they said that they're saying that Jamal Charles is going to probably sit out one more week.
So that's good for Spencer Ware. Casey Boy still got Sammy Watkins in. Don't know he's projected, but I can't imagine it's really any points. You know, I know he said about the foot injury, so he might be out.
And he's playing against the Darrell Revis this weekend.
Which, that don't mean shit after what AJ Green just did to him. But, all in all, Naughty, who you got in this matchup, bro?
Dude, I think I'm going to go with Chuck. I think his running backs are a little stronger this week with Spencer Ware still getting the touches.
I'm going to have to go with Chuck, too.
I have to agree.
Chuck, I think you're going 2-0, bro. Best start you've had in a while. Casey Boy.
It's all part of the strategy.
It's all part of the strategy. I hear you. Next matchup, Dino and Dylan. All right. So both guys 1-0. Dean's projected to beat him by 8 points. Skrill, what you think, bro? Dean's got him or what?
I really don't think Dean's got him. I mean, I'm not going to say that. It depends on what D'Angelo Williams does this week. We know he comes out week 1 fire. Depending on what he does week 2 against the Cincinnati defense that is very good, that's going to be the deciding factor right there. Because Drew Brees, we know against the New York Giants defense, I mean, anything can happen. He puts up numbers like he did last week, it goes in Dylan's favor. He's got the players. Ryan Matthews, I believe in Ryan Matthews.
Well,
and Julio Jones did not have a great week.
I think I'm going to go with
He had a subpar week.
I'm going Dean too, bro. I mean, Derek Carr against Atlanta. Jameis just threw for 4 touchdowns against them. You know, Deshaun Jackson catches long passes. He gets 10 points. So, David Johnson's going to produce. I mean, D'Angelo is going to ball. D'Angelo is the number 1 ranked running back right now. He just killed it last week.
Like I said, if he does it.
2-0, baby. 2-0.
2-0.
All right. Battle of the 0-1s, Naughty Boy. The defending champ, the Jabronis, who trying to make trades out of the Yin Yangs. He knows how shitty his team is. So if you ain't got hit up by a trade from Christian, it's coming. But the Jabronis against Reese's Pieces, bro. Alex projected to be by 11 points. What you think, Noah?
I'm going to go with Alex on this one. I think his team's stronger. His wide receivers a little bit better, and his running backs are definitely stronger. Chris, your running backs are weak.
Chris,
and until you can find a way to fix that next season, I don't see anything changing for you.
Chris, first week, number 2 running back, Alfred Morris. Now Shane Green. I know you're scrambling, bro, and I was trying to be nice to you earlier when we were texting. Your team fucking sucks, bro. Alright? Like, you need to get ready to be on the corner because Saints going to win more games than you this year. Let's just say that. Saints going to win more games. I'm going with Alex. I'm going with
Alex, too.
I'm definitely going Alex. I mean, especially since you ride or died with your receivers last year, Chris. It's not going to work out for you this year. I'm sorry.
Right. We got 1 minute left. Let's wrap up right quick. We got Butters, and SK. Skrilla, what you think? Butters projected to beat by 10 points. You think he's got it?
Butters?
I think Butters has.
I'm absolutely going to go with you this time.
Adrian
Peterson is going to have a bounce back. I promise you, AP is going to bounce back strong.
Ryan Wolford's going to have 2.3 points, but everybody else.
Brandon Marshall will have a bounce back game as well.
SK, I'm done with you, bro. I'm going against you the rest of the year. Butters, 1-1. In the last game, Naughty and Pop. Pop projected to lose by 5. Naughty Boy up by 5. So what you think, bro?
We got to
hear from Naughty.
I think I got him, bro.
I think you do too, bro. I really do. I think, Edelman keeps balling, you're going to be all right. So, Naughty Boy, we going with you this week. Time's running out, guys. Week 2 recap. I want to thank my 2 hosts, Skrilla and Naughty Boy. Till next week, holla.
All right, y'all.